Before we talk basketball and Holiday Jam Fest, I can remember being here for many athletic events, including when Nick Trombetta was the wrestling coach. This place was packed to the rafters, and all eyes were center court where the mat was. And boy, I got to tell you, he had some tremendous teams. This guy was one of his coaches. He is from Legacy Studios, the man who has made me look so good behind that AT&T lens. He, of course, Jimmy Doe Savage. King of the Hill Wrestling Tournament, 17 teams, Alliance, Twinsburg, Beaver, PA, Hopewell, PA, East Liverpool. Great competition. Numerous state qualifiers will be here. Tell me about this tournament.
Just what you said, bro. I mean, I can remember, coaching here when 3,500 seats were packed. And this year is going to be no different. I think they said they're putting out 5 mats. Woo. And 17 teams. They've changed the format a little bit, so there's going to be a lot of great competition. And it's just an exciting day to spend a Saturday.
When's it happen?
Saturday, 17th, this Saturday.
And
wrestling starts at 10 o'clock.
And by the way, Tim Sarge is the coach.
Tim Sarge is doing a great job.
Who are some of the wrestlers we may recognize?
Austin Mayfield, the football player. Trying to think who they're. Sarge is one of his son. One graduated last year. The other one's on the team this year.
Good competition.
Very good competition.
Listen, it only took me 3 months to get him to say something on camera, folks. So I think he did a pretty good job. Speaking of doing a good job, Coach Nate Conley's Potters, we're going to meet him right now.
Robbie Davis, Aaron Bondick, Evan Derringer.
That's the Potters, 2016 and 17. Much love. We are East Liverpool. We are at the incredible Potter Fieldhouse. Nate Conley, head coach, is scouting, and Josh Ludwig is with the family getting ready for the holidays. But Coach Josh Creech let me in, and Jimmy Joe Savage is here, Legacy Studios, and you met the guys. We're going to talk to them in a moment. And, they got to replace guys like Isaac Davis, Zach Atkins, and Dallas Brewer. And you got to replace with what you have, and they're doing that. And Coach Conley said, look, it's all about that will to win and prepare. And you got to really outwork, and you got to be all about details. And so far, so good. I told you about that big win over Indian Creek they're coming off of, but it's all about the Holiday Jam Fest here at this beautiful facility, East Liverpool High School, to help fight cancer. The Carpe Diem Hair Salon going to be the people that are really one of the main sponsors here. And it's going to kick off on Tuesday, December 27th at 3:30 in the afternoon. Beaver Local High School girls against the East Liverpool High School girls. 5 o'clock, it's Keystone Oaks High School boys against East Palestine High School boys. 6:30, always had such fun when Pittsburgh Westinghouse came here during the 20 years that I was doing play-by-play. They're going to take on the East Liverpool High School boys. And then at 8 o'clock, Pittsburgh Obama High School taking on Cleveland J. Marshall. Wednesday, December the 28th, from Beaver County, the Ambridge JV boys take on the East Liverpool JV boys. And then the Ambridge High School boys go against the East Liverpool High School boys. Then they wrap it up with a nice matchup here. Summit Academy, the boys taking on Warren JFK, their high school team. So there you have it. Now let's go over here and talk to these guys. Robbie up first. Tell me a little bit about your basketball team replacing some of those guys that I mentioned. So how much pressure has been on you out on that front court?
Well, there hasn't been really that much pressure. We knew coming into this program that we were going to have to step up once the seniors left, and that our program is built on like the underclassmen. We don't worry about who's up now. It's always about who's up next.
Okay, Aaron, speaking of underclassmen, I talked about a couple of sophomores that are really going to be counted upon, Gabe Roach and also Dayton Reed. How much confidence you have in those young guys?
Gabe Roach brings a lot to the table for us. He is one of our main scorers, and he really impresses me. And then it's Peyton Reed, and he also handles the ball quite well.
Now, Mr. Derringer, with a name like that, you better be able to handle the rock. So tell me a little bit about being a part of the Potters this year and heading into this wonderful holiday tournament.
Oh man, it's great. I got a good family. I got a good brotherhood coming into here, and we play hard basketball. It's really hard to get past this.
Tell me, guys, a little bit about your head coach. And, I watched him as a player. He went on to Geneva. He's now teaching here and coaching here. What has Nate Conley brought to this program?
He brings the discipline that you need to have to be a good basketball team. And he won't put up for anybody's attitudes. He'll get that right out the door first day.
He'll go the extra. I think personally he goes the extra mile to go scout teams and have us more prepared. He had us a sheet to prepare for the next team we play. So he'll have us always. He always has us prepared for each game.
Oh, he's a great coach. One of his favorite sayings is, "Do you want to be average?" And none of us want to be average here.
See this guy over here mopping up? These are the people that need to get all kinds of love. The custodians. That's right, your cleaning engineers who are out there keeping places like this school district beautiful never get enough love. And I can never give enough love to the Tambellini family. Alex Tambellini, great golfer, but more importantly, loves to play basketball. But he got a little bit of a buster wrist a few weeks ago, but he's on the mend. He's shooting around with Coach Creech, and good news, he'll be back at the holiday tournament. How you doing?
Oh, good. It's nice to be back. Have my cast off. Tape it up a little bit here and there, but I mean, hook shots and post moves are good. I'm just sort of hoping to get to shoot things. So.
His wonderful grandmother, Mary Tambellini, also took a spill. Calcutta Healthcare, she's on the mend. We love her, and of course his mother, Mimi, and yes, his dad is a great guy and a wonderful teacher. Jason Croxall, right here, does a lot of good stuff in the media. Tell me about the Potter basketball team and where you guys are right now heading into this tournament.
I mean, I think we took a tough loss to Salem earlier in the year, but
That was a nice one against Indian Creek, though.
yeah, Indian Creek and Brook were both two really good wins on the road. They were tough wins, but our team's starting to come together now. Just sort of starting to play together and not scared to screw up. I mean, we have a long way to go, just like every team, but I'm excited to play, get back. We're playing two good teams, Pittsburgh Westinghouse and Ambridge, so they'll give us a pretty good competition, but I'm looking forward to it a lot to get back out there.
All right, how'd you feel about Tiger getting back out there?
Good.
Me too.
That was nice. He was only one off the leader, tied for the lead after the first 14 holes, and then he ended up 15th or 16th, but it's just a matter of time, sort of. So.
How about your golf game? You still on your mind the dead of winter?
Oh, yeah. If this wrist wasn't bothering me, I'd be hitting indoors somewhere, but just hopefully getting that field back up.
Hey, happy holidays to your family.
Same.